Welcome back to LIPINKI for the final episode with me, MrSealyp. Our newly acquired field 39 missed a bit, that's annoying. Field 39 is now being cleared of the soybean. I sold that up at Grain Elevator East. I think we made about 12 grand on that. So up to 34,000. What I am doing is just liming this. I'm going to run out of lime fairly quickly, I think. I'll go back to the store and get some more. The pigs are doing fine. We've got 84 pigs, which is what I was intending. It was going to be a pig farm. And what we'll do is repurpose this field. I've put soybean in all of them, hadn't I? Without kind of thinking ahead, but I think we might buy the crops we need to feed the pigs rather than pig food. So the next time we buy, when we've got enough money to, I'll buy the corn and I'll buy the bits I need to. I'm going to put soybean in this one as well, so we've got a really big soybean harvest to come. What I am also going to do, I'm going to use a different piece of equipment. So I haven't done very much on my grass field over there. Field, I can't remember the field numbers. 40. And field 51 that's got my olive trees in-ish. What we'll do is clear a load of that and do a load more silage, I think. Let's go back and grab this with the International. I know I referred to this a couple of times to the case. I know it was in International Harvesters before, and that's what it is. It's an International Harvester. Dropping down there. Fill that back up. Not good spread width on this little Vicon. I know it gets through the lime fairly quickly, and it's not going to be the sort of thing you'd use for a massive field, but it's rather efficient. It's handy the store being so close, actually. Awesome. think we're done. Actually, what I'm going to do, it's only 300 litres, I'll just empty it. I have overlined, but it's fine. Okay then, let's look at the piece of equipment I want to lease. This is under forage harvesters. I'm going to lease the Fortschritt E281C. When I did the review on this, the mod review, I love it. I love the look of it. I think it's fantastic. We'll go with green. Should we stick with the blue? Let's stick with the blue, I think. We'll lease that, and what I'm going to lease is the header to go with it. We're going to get the kind of all crop header type thing, which is that one there. We'll leave it like that. Lease that as well. This is a cool looking bit of kit. Oh, I didn't want to start it. Right, let's fold that up. Oh. Wow, cool, right, okay. So we get to our grass field. So rather than cutting like I did with the E303 that I did way back at the start, and then swathing and coming to collect, I should have actually left it on trailer, shouldn't I? We can do this just like a forage harvester, so we'll cut and pick up as we go. Actually, I could be doing all this, couldn't I? Every edge of one of my fields I can do every speck of grass I can possibly get my hands on. What I'm curious about is whether or not that trailer, let's sort of pipe out, there we go. I wonder if the trailer will hook up. It's got to be worth a try, innit? I bet it does, only does the other trailers, doesn't it? The swivel axles. Well, it's not worth a try. If not, I suppose I could always lease one of those. Oh, that's annoying. That would have been perfect. Not sure how well a worker's going to get on doing this, if at all. Okay, well, we'll see. That will be a great big no then. Completed their tasks? No, they haven't. No, don't like it at all though. I suppose it needs to be a field that's got like a field edge, a field with grass in it rather than a grass field, because this isn't one that you can fertilise. That's frustrating. Well, bear with me a minute, let's see what we can do about a trailer situation for this. There's got to be a way around this. Right, I've grabbed the Ageranti 200A, 3 sides, because it's got 3 up, because I thought the pipe needs to be able to get into the trailer. That's the 35,000 litre capacity, I think it is, which is bigger than the trailer I've got already, and it hooked up fine. We are running, so cruise control on. Let's see how we get on. It's a very cool bit of kit, this. What I do like, I mean, it's that kind of thing that if I'm doing silage, which is what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be chaffing this. Now weirdly it's going through this, which is a forage harvester, which technically all of the, you can see all of the rotors and all the things, cross-cut everything and should make it into chaff. It's still saying grass. I know it's because I'm picking up grass, but it should be turning it into chaff. But regardless of that, stop there. What's cool is the fact that if you decide to do silage, you know, and I've done it before, this isn't the first time I've done silage, there are so many different ways of doing it now. You know, with so many different bits of equipment, you know, you can mow, you can collect and put it in like that, you can do crops, you can do maize, you can do like a, you know, you can do it like this, where you just cut the grass and pick it up. You know, you can do silage bales if you want to do it that way around. Just fascinating. I'm going to cut everything I've got. I mean, I'll go around all of my field edges, everywhere I can to get maximum capacity. And I'm probably going to take this to the bunker silo and put it into the bunker there, rather than use my smaller silo that I've got on my farm. I think this will all go to the BGA. Yeah, biogas plant, whichever way you look at it. I'll do 2 big fields as well, which should give me a fair amount actually. I'll say a fair amount. I mean, compared to when I did the massive silage harvest on Washoe, it's not going to be on that scale, like 2 million litres, but for this map and the scale of farming and what I'm doing, it should bring us a nice bit of money overnight. This trailer works perfectly with this. And the turn on that is brilliant. So what I'm going to do now, I think, if I carry on, I'll probably go up around my farm, I'll do all the field edges and bits and bobs, I'll come back to this field when I've got a full load, which won't be too long, or we'll get over to the biogas plant, we'll unload the first load. Obviously then it's going to be compacting and all that kind of stuff, but that's again part and parcel. And what I will need to do is go and grab my 2 seeders, which as part of the update, the John Deere 8350 seeders have now been fixed, so you can use those independently now. You can do it manually, that's not a problem at all. Because I need to get my field 39 sown, seeded, planted. Pick whichever one you'd rather. for some reason the forage harvester hit about 30,000 litres going into here and didn't like it, started spluttering a little bit, so I'll do 30,000 litres at a time. Like I say, it's still bigger than the trailer I've got. So in trouble, so I'm not a great fan of the swivel axle. Okay, well, let's crack on. I know I've said it before, but this is still one of my favourite tractors, you know, in game. I know there's some cool stuff about, but I don't know what it is about this. The mod's very neat and tidy. I do like the gear shift sounds. I like the fact the doors and windows open. It's just, yeah, it's a really nice tractor. I'll go and grab the seeders in a moment. Right then, so while the mowing is going on, or the silaging, chaffing, I need to sow this field. I'm putting soybean in it. Let's drop that one down with my my weapon of choice of late. The liming state has disappeared because I went over this again with fertiliser. So this has had both fertilising states. There's no fertiliser in these seeders. I don't tend to do that. I should do more often. It would save time. But to watch these edges, they do go right up. So turn that one off. That one off, right. The only thing is these don't like reversing very much. Actually, I don't like reversing at all. Right, try and do a sweep round then. The thing I miss, I'll come back with one of the seeders. There's a couple of bits on the bends. If you go around one way, they swing around quite nicely. The other way, it gets a little bit untidy. So just be the corners. I mean, technically, I should stop, lift, back up, and kind of go around a little bit neater than that. But that's interesting. Oh. I wonder why that was behaving a little bit strangely. Right, moving off to field 51, which is just here. I've just had a very interesting phone conversation. I've been offered a job. It means a move, but I've been offered a job. And what's interesting about this one is it's a whole different style of farming. It's a more modern approach, considering what I've been doing on here with the small machinery and small fields and stuff like that. It's a more modern take on farming. I have a dilemma now. What do I do? Do I go for it? I think I might, you know. I think I might. I'm going to get this silage harvest done. Right, this is cutting, but not putting anything into the trailer for some reason. Yeah, I need to give this some thought. Why did that just put it on the floor? That was odd. Pipe. Right, I think what I need to do, let's turn that off. Go and grab the tractor, we'll take that and put that in. Yeah, we'll get this done. We'll get the grass in the bunker silo and compacted. If I do go, I'm going to take all the pigs. I said I was going to set up a pig farm here, and that's what I've done. I've changed the farmyard, I've bought some extra fields, we've got the pigs on the go, and everything's how it should be. And if someone's going to take over that farm, I'm not going to leave it with nothing. So I don't normally take livestock with me. If I do, sometimes I take the odd tractor or I take a piece of machinery. But I'm going to take some of the pigs with me. Yeah. And so, I think we might be done, you know. Pipe in. Let's disconnect that. I was aiming for about 200,000 litres. I think with what I've just got on that, we might actually be there. What I will do, which I didn't do before, and I probably should have done, is that. Makes it much easier for transport. That's a cool little bit of kit. I enjoyed using that. Right, let's go and grab the tractor. I've been compacting the bunker silo biogas pump as I go. So there shouldn't be too much to do. I also took over the little Massey Ferguson skid steer because some of the chaff had come out the ends, and I just want to make sure it was all in the actual silo itself. Soybeans are growing everywhere. The Adranti worked really well as well. I do like using bits of equipment I either haven't used before or haven't used for a while. It's always nice to try some different stuff out. Right, let's get this compacted. I could use a silage roll, or I could use a level, or I could use all sorts of stuff. Something very satisfying about when you get the ridges between the tyres. I don't know what it is. Going along, it's making sure they're all kind of flattened out. It's really odd. Also, there's a strange pattern in the bottom of the silo here. It wouldn't fill up all those spaces, but can't do a lot about that. Check in a minute how compacted we are. Anything that's seeped out either end I'll put back in with the skid steer, and then we'll just do the last bit of compacting and we should be good. So how we looking? 206,000 litres, 206,857, that's not bad. 97% compacted, like I say, there'll be a little bit at the ends. Well, there might not be actually, we might get away with it. There might be a tiny bit this end actually, we'll see. Right, so that's compacted. I'll probably squash a bit out the end there, so what I'll do, I'll use the go and grab the wheel, the skid steer. We'll put the end bit in, and I'll just compact it with this, I guess. That's it done. Drop that down. It's only going to be a few litres, isn't it? But there we go. What is that? Still saying compacted 100. Oh no, because I put more in. Right, so backwards and forwards with this a little bit, and we should get to our 100% again. There we go, 100%. Hopefully roll off the back of here and not compact any. It's going to be a tiny bit, tiny bit. That's all good. Right, jump out of there. And blanket silo. Thank you very much. Is there any at the end? What? Yeah, there's something wrong with the silo, I think. That's a bit peculiar. I wonder why it's done that. Let me pick that up. Yeah. 302 litres. Oh. Oh well. What I'll do is put that to one side. I can use it another time. Right then, back to the farm. Not sure there's anything I'm going to be doing actually at the moment. Just put that there. We'll check contracts just in case any contracts that can be done. Let's have a look. I mean, there are contracts that can be done, but anything that pays well. Harvesting field 20, but that's going to be, yeah, sugar beet. Probably wouldn't take too long with that size beet harvester. What else we got further down the list? Was I say 30,000? Oh, potatoes. Be a nice little learner, wouldn't it? Oh, actually, animals. So, oh, we're up to 22 of each. So they've all had new ones then. Productivity is back to next animal in 5.5 hours. So we're up to 88. Awesome. Let's get that back. I'll probably see you maybe in the morning. I'm just thinking maybe when the bunker silo's done. Possibly. Or by the morning possibly some of the soybean fields are ready to harvest and I can get cracking on with that. And I need to make this final decision what I'm going to do about moving. Almost certain it's going to be a yes, I think. too good an opportunity. It's 8:15 in the morning. I'm over at the bunker silo. Let's drop that down. The soybean is ready to harvest on all the main farm fields, so harvest is cracking on with that. We have had new births overnight. We're up to 24 of each type of pig, so we're up to 96 pigs at the moment, which is exactly where we need to be. Why is that? Okay, where's that pig chaff up from? There's chaff on the outsides. Seriously, come on. So the silo is faulty. That's not good, because that means I've now got to clean out this. That's going to cause me a problem every time I hit a bit of that. Right, let's just get a trailer. What I need is another little trailer. Something that I can just empty into. Because that's going to be a pain, I wonder. Can I pick up the bits from on the outside? Yeah, there are bits dotted around all over the place, aren't there? Didn't notice that. It's my own fault. Should have paid more attention. Yep, right. There's a small trailer. Right. How annoying is that? Oh, mind you though, if it's done at the other side as well, I can't get the milling machine into those gaps, can I? Yep, all down the outside here as well. It's going to make this a really laborious task now. This was supposed to be a nice gesture for the next farm manager, farm owner, to get paid at midnight, plus all the soybean fields being harvested for them, which is a nice little earner. This was not supposed to be a pain. Right, I pop that just to the side, and then what we can do is every time we hit a bit of chaff, we'll have to disconnect, we'll have to bring this over, and it will unload into the separate trailer. Like that. I'll do the ones this side, I think. Maybe not. Oh, it's got to be done from inside, isn't it? Okie dokie, right. Yep, we hit chaff again. Great. I've finally got a full load. Oh, this is going to be long. Okay. I'll do a little bit of this. Right, I brought the tractor and the trailer back over. I've done a couple of loads of the silage to help out, but there's a load in the bunker silo. The harvester is soybeaning, so I brought the trailer over ready to be unloaded into. All the fields are ready, so with our additional field, which is also ready, what do we buy? Field 39. That's going to be a nice little earner. So what I'm going to do now is go and grab the animal trailer from the livestock market. I'm going to load it up and we're going to head off. The rest of the pigs that I'm going to take will be shipped. I think I could probably do with washing this actually. It's a bit of a state. Let's put them back up. Can't remember how many it's holds now. Was it 6? We'll find out in a sec, won't we? So then, we'll have one black and white, one pink. We'll go for another pink, another white. I think that's it, isn't it? No, another black and white, another black. So that's 8 we've taken, isn't it? Let's try for another black and white, another pink. Okay. Another black. Another black and white. How much does this take? Huh? Let's confirm that. What's that? How many have I got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, okay. So we got 3 black, 3 pink. Well, how has this happened here? That's odd. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12. Got a weird mixture in there. Okay, well, that said, so we'll take 12 with us. There were 96 in total. There's some new births due in the next couple of hours, I think. So half of 96. Well, let's just say, should we take, if they got some new births coming, we'll take 50 with us. That kind of splits it in half pretty much. So we'll do that. We'll take 50. I've got the first 12 here. The rest will need to be shipped. I've got a long trip now. I've enjoyed this area. I've enjoyed the farm. I said I was going to do a pig farm because I don't do it very often. I'm going to take pigs with me because I think I'm going to do them without pig food. I'm going to do them with crops. Probably do sheep. I might do it. I might try and do everything. I'm just trying to think. Like I say, we're going to try a modern farming approach. I've been employed to try out some more modern farming styles. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We shall see. But for now, we're going to say goodbye to the Pinky, I think. If you've been enjoying this Let's Play and you've been following it, you can come with me. Come with me to the next one. I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. If you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you choose to do. Thanks for watching.